Okay, let's do this. I think I got cut off in my last stream. Orifice Ascending, yeah. So far the puzzles have been cool. Not incredibly hard. This is number 8. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have gold puzzles in here, I think. Concatenation. Does it look like it's actually Kizan Diaru? Yeah, it does. It's pretty good. Somehow it looks like you could actually put your finger in there. I wonder if it actually is, or if it's just a texture. Because if it is, that's amazing detail if you really think about it. Like each one is unique. Like even these two birds right here are shaped just a little bit different. Wow. Okay, so this is a pattern that I'm seeing a lot. These 4. So I gotta get the red there, and I have to organize it so that they stop right here. Which in theory shouldn't be too hard. I think I've done this in another puzzle. So we'll see if they've added a little twist to this. There's gotta be a blue one available. Right there. Okay, so I think I have to get... do I have to get one of these out? Yeah, I can't bring that out. Okay, so yeah, here we go. This is going to be a problem. So, the concept remains the same. Now the puzzle is no longer this, which is really cool actually. I discovered it. This whole laser thing. I'm so curious to see what else they think of. I wonder, when they were developing this game, I wonder if they had these all these ideas, you know, extending the mechanics of lasers. I wonder if they had ways of extending them all from the beginning, or if they kind of discovered it. They started with just one thing, and then they kind of creatively extrapolated a bunch of different ideas out of that. I'm really curious about that process. So it seems like the puzzle here is going to be getting one of these things out, because I don't know how else I'm going to do this. We typically Okay, this is kind of weird. I don't know. Oh, we have another one here. Okay. Thank God. Okay. So, I was like, shit, this is looking pretty hard. Okay. So I need to deselect this homie. Okay. So now, so here's the thing. I think the red's gonna go. Right? We need one more blue, so I think I have to do something like this. I have to This, in theory, this should work. I have to have this guy here. And that should be enough. But it's not. What's going on? So it still might be because... Yeah, see, the laser has to go... Ah, there it is. Okay. So this guy is going to go here, and then here. And then from the source... Whoops. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So from the source, this guy's going to be connected to the source. Huh. Connect. Yeah. That makes it 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. When I know it works, it's open. I'm just gonna, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, there we go. Just this dude here. The source had to be first connected to this guy and then loop back to this guy. Cool. Okay. Once I understood the meaning, that meaning comes from the interaction itself with the world.
I found it easier
to be patient.
To be kind.
To be kind.
I reminded myself that other people are just like me. And nobody really knows exactly what they're doing. And the more I allow myself to open up, the more interesting, complex our interactions became. And the more meaningful.
Yeah.
We have roughly 50% of Cerebai's personality matrix reconstructed.
Who'd have thought that 1K would have made such a good necromancer?
I'm a good necromancer. No, I'm liking the story a lot. They're trying to throw in some religious aspects through these computers. What's this? What does this say? I wish to see more of the world's beauty, but there is something limited about this place. It is not enough. Yeah, because it's fake. These computers are trying to get a religious component in there, and it's hard for me to fully engage with it. But I like the monologues that occur after I solve each puzzle. It's not like brand new concepts, but it's something that's good to be reminded of. That we start out this life wanting to be independent. We start out this life completely dependent. And so the first meaningful thing we discover is to be independent. And so then we believe, because that's the first meaningful thing we discover, we believe that that's the source of all meaning, is independence. We believe that through independence we can do anything. And then as we pursue that, we start realizing how entwined dependence really is. And so we have to rely on that more and more. And it really makes me think about learning in general. The concepts exist in no matter where we're learning, but they're not explicit in education. Another reason why I like playing this game right now is because I'm preparing for my second year teaching as a Japanese language, Japanese immersion social studies teacher. And so I'm trying to marry my history of teaching languages with this new world of teaching content in a foreign language, right? And the way I teach languages has been closely tied to what do you call it? The process that we all go through naturally. What the heck was that? The process that we all go through naturally when we learn our native language. Ooh, whoa. Dang, I want to use it, but I don't feel like I'm ready yet. And so, what I've discovered is so there is a need to rely on the environment much more, but like in a more explicit way, in a more purposeful way. When we start out this life, we rely on our environment because we have no option. Oh shoot, can I go there? Nope. That reminds me of oh shoot, dead. That reminds me of the first Serious Sam game where there's that island. Man, that's a good game. And so it's fun to hear them talk about it and then see how I interpret it as I'm preparing for this next school year. But let's solve some puzzles first. So I wonder if this next batch is going to explore a different extension of this laser mechanic. It seemed like that last batch yeah, so far it's showing that right now there's no force field keeping me from getting that there. It's more level, so that I have to jump to it somehow. Okay, so that opens up that. And this opens up that. And that brings him down. Okay. Oh, so I have to get the box. So the idea is to get the box. And there's force fields keeping him from coming down. Okay, and then when I pick him up, I can bring him over here. So I wonder if that's just going to be, this batch of levels are just going to be complicated ways in which I need to get the box. Okay. So I can't move this homie. I can't move any of the homies. So what can I physically move? I need to be able to activate these dudes. So I need to have a blue dude come in here. Where's the source of the blue laser? Right here. Okay, so I have to get in the way, but then that thing, the force field thing is, okay, look it, and then I can, oh yeah, okay, then I do this. Got it. And then I get in the way again, which activates the red. Do it. Get in the way again, which actually activates the blue. It's a good intro puzzle. That was kind of cool. I didn't physically move anything. It was just getting in the way. So basically, every single time she talks after I solve a puzzle, I'm going to try to.
It's funny though.
It's funny though when I think about it that I still don't know what to call what I'm experiencing. I guess love seemed like a term that only applied to our ancestors, with their hormones and instincts and strange fleshy organs. Surely we were too different to experience that.
And the really funny
thing is that I was thinking exactly like an ancient human child.
Pretending
I was above it all. Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of see that with my students when I'm trying to get them to learn in the way I believe is important. It requires that they rely on me, not as like the source, not in the way that they're typically used to relying on the teacher. So rely on me not as a teacher, but as like a parent, which is weird from their perspective. What the fuck is that? I love it. Is that just randomly there, or is that, this place is supposedly a program, so why'd they put a skull there? Oh, there we go. I knew that. I was kind of looking for one of these dudes. But realize me as a parent figure more than a teacher. Because that's where the source of knowledge. When you rely on, where is a voice critic? When you rely on someone as a teacher, the shape in which knowledge comes to you comes in a pre-packaged, easy to consume way where there's lack of emotion, and the only emotion you need is that of like grit to just remember it. Shoot. Don't tell me. Okay. But when you rely on someone as a parent, it's different because you're oh shoot. I'm just going to keep going. Because you're the shape of your knowledge. The shape of the knowledge has the relationship with the person, the parent, involved. And your goal is not to get the knowledge. Your goal is to establish a relationship with that person. But you can only do so via acquisition of the knowledge. Well, when you're relying on someone as a teacher, the teacher's just like this person on the side, and your goal is just to get that information. So the teacher becomes what do you call it? What's the word? A surrogate, for just a surrogate type of figure where they can just take that person out, put another one in there, because your goal is the knowledge, not the relationship you're achieving. And here's the thing: if that's fine in and of itself. There's nothing wrong with that inherently. But when we are talking about education systems and when we're talking about learning in its entirety, you can't design a system around that, because that is not how our brains are designed to learn. Our brains are designed to learn. Learning in its entirety involves sources of knowledge coming from parent type figures, not from teacher type figures. Yeah, so our parent figure. Okay, so here we're going to have like Jesus Christ come into the mix. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay, I just did 10. Let's do 11. Breakthrough. Ooh, we got some green. We got the mixed colors coming in. Okay, so the theme isn't extended. I thought this batch would just be. Oh wait, no, I haven't done this one yet. I thought the batch was going to be standing on top of boxes, but no. Incarnation. Okay. Maybe the batches are going to be standing in front of lasers, not on top of boxes. So here we say a similar characteristic of I'm not actually picking anything up. So I'm just standing in front of lasers, okay. And I like that. They did have a couple of puzzles in the original game that had you stand in front of lasers, which is really cool. They definitely didn't fully explore it, so it's cool that they're doing it here. Okay. So where did that go? My goal is to get that blue here, because then that would probably keep this open. So this red, open this. Okay. So now I need to get a blue here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Already did this also. Okay. So now I can go through here. And do this. And so now it's slight. Oh, shoot. That red is still messed up. So if I do this, that stops that. What happens if I do this? Okay. So I need to stop. Basically, I need to get that blue one here. Mm-hmm. So I need this. I need this thing to be... Okay, there we go. Stops that red laser. Okay, so now that red laser won't get in the way. So now I can do this. Boom. And we're good. Okay, nice. I need to get out though. That's gonna just be one of these things. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Got it. Okay, so this whole batch of puzzles is about stopping lasers. Cool.
What I've never considered
was the stripped of biological necessity and physical need.
As well as
the strange stigmas and oppositions associated with their bodies.
Our ancestors associated with their bodies. Love
might be more pure,
more powerful.
more powerful.
That we can love
with fewer distractions than they could.
And so the experience
is all more overwhelming. Okay. Yeah.
I do think we should learn to
simulate some of those biological processes. Would be fun. Yeah, so I think love is the thing that keeps us progressively going towards less and less physical violence. Whoa, look at that puzzle back there. Ooh, that's gonna be something. Jeez. Okay, let's see what Jesus says. Cicero correctly observed that we are not born for ourselves alone. Aristotle likewise pointed out that man is a social animal. We know that Plato's importance of love with Socrates arguing for the more abstract notion of learning to love the form of beauty itself, which now seems a little onanistic, if you ask me. Jesus placed love above all other considerations, demanding people even love their enemies. But if we all agree that love is so important, why is love so rarely taken into consideration by the system we live in? It may seem like a naive question, but think about the sheer moral and intellectual weight behind the idea that love matters. Why is our reality so out of step with our philosophy? My guess would be because it's the duality between the mother-father. If you have love, which I would believe is the mother, and then the society, the system, the father, if you have mother in the system, then there's too much. Like, love isn't the most important thing. Love is one of the most important things, right? So you have love. If you have love in the system, then it's like the all-consuming thing. It starts to consume those involved in the system, which I think that's kind of where we're currently at in America. Love is in the system. It's starting to consume everyone. So you need the order. The system is the order. You need that as well. So that it can keep love in its place. Recover the truth. If only life was that simple. You want to know the truth about love? Nobody knows what they're doing. It's all improv, man. It's 2 million years of people muddling through prophets, messiahs, philosophers declare that love is what it's all about. And we go, yeah, that's right. And then we tried and we fell and we hurt each other and we try again. We have moments of transcendence, and then we think what we think with the wrong organ and make this mess of everything in it, and on it goes forever and ever. Amen. And you know the craziest part? You can go through all that shit. All the shit that I did, end up with a body like an old rag and brain full of holes. And still, to your dying day, you'll go, yeah, it was love. Love for my family, my friends, my music, and even my fucking ex-wife. It was all about love. And every time I forget that, I shit myself like a fucking moron. This is Bailey Still. Don't know that person. That sounds cool. File too damaged to recover. Utopia. I don't know what Utopia is. There's a lot of stuff here I don't know. I should look into it once I solve these puzzles. Okay, here I'm going to be stepping in lasers. Okay. Stepping in lasers. So we got a green thing. We got to get that green through the blue. Now remember, green is the combination of red and blue. So I wonder why they did that and just didn't make it purple. It's kind of funny. So we start with the green. Okay, let's see here. So this guy, he's now red. So we gotta get this homie. I wonder if all the way down there. Huh. So this is actually, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. So if I do this, what happens here? I have no idea how I'm going to get past. How am I going to get past? It's got to be a little by little. Then that stops it. How does we do this? Wait, what if we did this? Oh, it's kind of working. And then we did this. Hold up. Okay, so we could in theory look at it. There's like a doesn't make any sense. How do you get past? Oh, this one's got me. Hold up. So if I stand in the way, it's gonna go past there. Do I have to use these beams? Separate out? And do I get anything from here? There's no, you don't get anything from this. So you can't get red from this. Ooh, wait a second. I think I see it. I think I see it. Yep. So I do this. And this. Put it down here. Look at. And then if I could bring this homie here, I'm almost there. Wait, no, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. I think I am. Yeah. Check it out. Oops. Keep doing this. Look at this. I'm almost there. There's one more thing here. So... oh yeah, and then the red. The red is the last one. This should work. Check it out. Boom. Boom. Okay. That's so cool. That's really cool. Okay. So, all I need to do... I need to bring this guy back even further. Now the problem is... oh wait, no, I can get... oh, but he's going to turn blue if I do that. Shoot. Oh my god, I got it. Okay, I got it. This dude is going to be going directly to him. He's all the way back here. Okay. And then this dude... I'm there. I'm getting there. So if I do that, though, he's going to get in the way. I got the concept. I got the concept. It's just positioning. Yeah. Dang it. See, look at it's there. But it has to be red. So maybe I'm not using this. Derp. Maybe I'm using this one right here. Oh, okay. I'm using this one. Or maybe I'm just... Okay, so if I have him coming... What happens? Okay, that stops there. Then we have the laser. Hmm. Maybe there's a way. If I could get this dude. Right? I feel like I'm there, but still to get through these lasers. But position this correctly. All right. I can get through here, but I still have to get through that. How can I use this? How can I use this? Boom. He's gonna get in the way. Hold up. What if I did that one there too? Stopped it. Ah, this laser here. Oh, I'm so close. How do I get rid of that dude? Wait, if he was attached to that dude. Ooh, there we go. If he was attached to this dude, this might work. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this is the coolest puzzle so far. That is funky. How the hell did you think of that? Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy.
When we started
living together, I thought I'd figured it all out. Everything will go smooth sailing from now on. I still had so much to learn about love. Even for us, it's messy. You find someone who seems to be the perfect match for you. Who seems necessary in your life. And then you realize all the ways in which you don't fit together at all. Because nothing in this world is perfect. Huh. Okay, so they're taking it to that level. That's interesting. Of course, I can relate to that as I'm married and not as successful as I wanted to be, especially not as successful as I portrayed myself to be when we started dating. But the success is just such a weird beast to tackle. This one. This is so crazy. Switchboard. Looks like a New York City the side of a New York City apartment building. Okay, so the goal is to get that blue one activated. And this blue one up here activated because and that red one activated because they all come down here, and so I gotta get this blue one here. I think that's a blue one up there. And this red one. Okay. And all I have to mess things up with, to tinker, is these things here. So I can bring lasers, so I gotta get a red one across here. So I gotta stop this blue one somehow. I have a feeling if I get the red one. Yeah, okay. But if I take it away, what's gonna happen? It's gonna go away, okay. So with two of these, gotta somehow get all three of them ready to go. Huh. There's two in the middle. There's two reds going up there. I gotta get this red across. How am I gonna get the red around those blue? That's a blue one, right? Yeah. If I did this blue and did it there, which I can't access. I did this blue and did right here. That activates that blue one. Oh, we just need one blue going in there. Okay, not two. And this blue's activated as well. So let's just play around with this one. Get the red. And I move it over here. What happens? Messes all that up. So I think I need to have deselect this one and select that one. Okay, yeah, because they're... So this is mixing this is mixing the concept from the last puzzle set. So I gotta be more aware of distance here. Deselect that, let's try select that one. So for some reason there, no. But here, yes. I guess this is closer to the red. This feels like just, I'll figure it out once I play around enough. Select, go. Select, deselect, select, go. Ooh, this is a hard one. Might have to take a break. Get that top blue one. I can't stop at this red in this box. And I need this red. So the red has to like come down here somewhere. I'm going to deselect this and bring the red here. And then deselect here and bring it here. Still the blue's not getting up to the blue. Did I deselect? Right, it's too far away from the source of the blue. It's just being overpowered. I need to get it closer. But if I do it here... Ooh, so close. Oh, but wait, I can do... Let's do multiple. Let's do this blue as well. There we go. Okay. You just have to do multiple ones. If it was a really tight puzzle, it would only allow you to do one.
The
ancients believed that love could be eternal.
But I'll admit that sometimes it's
impossible to continue.
Sometimes I
Sometimes
thought
you were unfair or cruel.
Or just
Just
incomprehensible. I'm sure you thought the same about me. And I'm sure that sometimes
you were right.
No wonder all the ancient
love songs repeat the same themes. Longing, happiness, regret,
and forgiveness. I want you. I love you. I miss you.
So who is she talking to?
Forgive me.
Forgive me. Well, I think there's another box that I gotta read. So clear these puzzles. Yeah, there's something over here. I didn't read this either. Everything is wrong here. Okay, so these are kind of like little things little messages people left, talking about the reality of what's happening here. So we have like 3 stories going on. We have the computer stories, we have the stories I get after solving a problem, so whatever from her name, and then we have those little QR code stories. Use a computer. Critical error. Oh, so now I'm going to talk to someone. What? What? Who? I'm 1K. What's your name? Sarabhai? Sort of Milton. Sort of Elohim. Sort of Sarabhai. Lo, you met other me. I did. You were a little more articulate. My own version of you. He gave me valuable advice. Probably elaborate joke or sincere plea. What can I help you with? Fix Sarabhai. Me fixed. Me back on beat. Sarabhai back with Hypatia. I'm working on it. Work harder. Hey, what's the meaning of life again? What's the meaning of life again? Helping me. I gotta get back to work. Finally. Subroutine manager 20. Okay, yeah, so, whoa. And this message will self-destruct. I think I do have the meaning of life. You can kind of decipher what the meaning of life is by seeing what infants do. What's the first thing infants do when they're born? You know, considering everything. So assuming every infant's born with, no, even if they're not, yeah, even if they're not born, even if they're born with some type of issue, what's the one thing babies do when they're born? Is they belong to the place where they're born. Okay, and how do they do that? So there's some big questions there. How did they do the belonging is a separate set of questions, but to answer the question, what's the meaning of life? That's the meaning of life, is to belong. Okay, so the meaning of life is to belong. Now there's a bunch of things that are required to belong. Oh, so this is okay. So what was that vault? There's a vault. There's no sign or a piece of evidence to suggest that there's... Maybe that's where they all went. Maybe it's just the vault was something to help. You know, I could use to piece together the story, but there was a big vault. No, I wasn't here. Did I already do this? Yeah, I've done this. Not here. These are the first puzzles, right? There's like a giant vault. Let's go to the next set. I don't think I read this. There's no greater to discover something that you have never imagined. In that moment you understand that the world better than this. Okay, yeah. This was the next set. I love how they that's pretty cool programming. I wonder how they did that. But yeah, here, so there's a giant vault. I should probably just come back once I clear all the puzzles here, but what's really crazy is you have to do all the puzzles, it seems. So far there isn't any evidence that I can continue moving on without doing all the puzzles. Here, there is a vault. So any evidence that I can open it. Is this a Fallout reference? That'd be so crazy if it was. That's the number 404. I don't know. I don't have any meaning for that. But I'm wondering if there's a bunch of, you know, cyborgs in there. Or maybe that's just us trying to say there was an end of times. Just evidence from the past, like how in the original game you would find an artifact from the past. It would be like a car or a baby carrot or something. What if that's just a tribute to that part of the original game? Also wonder if they made this world before they... Man, am I going to go up there? I don't know, it's just freaking weird. I'm definitely going to go up there. Oh yeah, I am. Once I solve all the puzzles. Oh, that's true. That's a funky puzzle. Is that a puzzle? You know how crazy that was, like a giant puzzle. So we still have the regular puzzles. We have the gold puzzle, and then we have that puzzle up there. That'd be sick. Okay. I'm going to find the orange. Can I go there? Yeah, I can. Oh, almost. Come on. There we go. Did it. Am I back in the other world? The other one? Unknown error. Nothing here. Oh, this is from... Huh? Oh, it's from here. Well, you probably can't get... Oh, come on. Dang it. I wish they had really awesome environmental puzzles. There was a couple really good ones from number 2. I played number 1 such a long time ago. I don't think I've always been puzzle gamer, but I wasn't super into puzzle games when number 1 came out. So I don't think I really bit my teeth into it. So I bet there's so much stuff over there that I just go back and play it. No, I'm going to. So 13. There's 14. 14. First I want to find the orange thing. So far there's been one in every single area. So why wouldn't there be one here? Ooh. Love is an emotion. It's the underlying truth of our existence. The emotion is how we respond when we notice the truth. Yeah, okay. Where is the orange thing? There's been an orange thing in every single one of these things. A little so that helps me. It's gotta be over here then. It's not over there. Huh. It's gotta be up here. So now I'm gonna die if I jump down there. I already know it. Really? There isn't an orange one here? What's in there? It's gotta be in there. How do I get up in there? Climb this? Shoot. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna read the computer. Oh. I am only an echo of the one that was me. I am comforted in knowing that something persists. Use computer. This is 504. I miss you. It's not that I need to be around you every minute of every day, but talking about our experience together has become such an essential part of how I interact with the world that your absence is a huge void. I feel unbalanced and events seem less real when I haven't discussed them with you. Maybe that sounds like clinical and selfish, but I'm trying to explain something that I feel incredibly strongly this past month. We're better together in a way that's more like multiplication than addition. It's not just, that's like a lyric from a movie. Or a song. Precious is the new light of knowledge which our teacher conquers for us. Yet small to the new light of love which also we derive from him. The most important element of any man's performance is the life he has accomplished. Under the intellectual union of man-woman, which works by precept, lies a holier union of affection working by example, the influences of which that latter, mystic, deep-reaching, all-embracing, can still less be computed, for love is ever the beginning of knowledge, as fire is of light, and works more in the manner of fire. That was kind of useless to me. It did not seem so difficult. She need trouble him with no gift of her own. She would only point out the salvation that was latent in his own soul and in the soul of every man. Only connect. That was the whole of her sermon. Only connect the prose and the passion, and both will be exalted, and human love will be seen at its height. Live in fragments no longer. Only connect, and the beast and the monk, robbed of the isolation that is life, do neither. Yeah, this stuff is, there's definite meaning here, but because of the way it's worded, it requires a little bit of thought. And I just feel like our generation, we're just not going to think. Meaning, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I really think language needs to, and that's kind of the way it's always been. Someone needs to come along and who understands what these people are saying, but they need to reword it in a way that requires less thinking by the masses. Because there's value there, but because we can't just immediately understand it, we're not going to try to understand it. So someone really has to put in the effort to interpret this stuff, reinterpret it in a language that makes sense to everyone. Okay, time to take a break. Do these puzzles later.